Relationships can be complicated. They are constantly evolving, and there are often tensions that arise between different needs and desires. One way to understand and navigate these tensions is through the concept of relationship dialectics. Relationship dialectics refers to the opposing forces that exist within a relationship. These forces create tension as they pull in different directions. There are several common dialectics that can be found in many relationships. The first dialectic is separation and integration. On one hand, we all have a need for independence and personal space. We want to be able to pursue our own interests and have time alone. On the other hand, we also have a need for closeness and connection. We want to feel emotionally close to our partner and spend time together. Balancing these opposing needs can be challenging, as too much separation can lead to distance and disconnection, while too much integration can lead to a loss of individuality. Another dialectic is predictability and novelty. We all crave stability and routine in our relationships. We want to feel safe and secure, knowing what to expect from our partner and the relationship. At the same time, we also want excitement and new experiences. We want to be surprised and challenged in our relationship. Finding a balance between these two desires can help to keep the relationship fresh and exciting, while also providing a sense of stability. Openness and closeness is another important dialectic in relationships. We all want to be able to share our thoughts, feelings, and experiences with our partner. We want to be open and honest with them. At the same time, we also want to protect our privacy and have boundaries. Balancing the need for both openness and closeness is crucial for creating a healthy and secure relationship. Similarity and difference is another dialectic that exists in relationships. We are often attracted to people who are similar to us, as we share common interests and values. However, we also value differences because they can bring new perspectives and experiences into the relationship. Managing this dialectic involves recognizing and appreciating both the similarities and differences between partners. Lastly, there is the dialectic of the ideal and the real. We all have idealized images of what our relationships should be like. We have certain expectations and fantasies about how our partners should behave or how the relationship should progress. However, these idealized expectations often clash with the realities of the relationship. Balancing the ideal and the real involves accepting and appreciating the relationship for what it is, while also working towards growth and improvement. Understanding the dialectics in a relationship is the first step towards managing them effectively. There are several strategies that can be used to manage dialectic tensions. One strategy is denial, where one or both partners choose to ignore or suppress the tension. While this strategy may provide temporary relief, it can also lead to long-term dissatisfaction and conflict. Another strategy is disorientation, where the tension becomes overwhelming and leads to confusion and instability in the relationship. This can be detrimental to the relationship if not addressed. Alternation is another strategy, where partners switch between opposing forces. For example, they may alternate between spending time together and pursuing individual interests. While this strategy can provide some balance, it can also create inconsistency in the relationship. Recalibration involves reframing the tension to see it as a natural and necessary part of a healthy relationship. This strategy allows partners to embrace the tensions and view them as opportunities for growth and development. Segmentation involves addressing the tension in specific areas of the relationship while keeping other areas separate. For example, partners may choose to be more independent in certain areas of their lives while being more integrated in others. This strategy allows for a balance between opposing forces in different aspects of the relationship. Balance is another strategy, where partners seek to find a middle ground between opposing forces. This involves compromise and negotiation to meet both partners' needs to some extent. Integration involves finding ways to incorporate both opposing forces simultaneously. For example, partners can find ways to be both independent and connected at the same time. This strategy requires creativity and open communication to find a solution that works for both partners. Lastly, reaffirmation involves actively reaffirming the love and commitment in the relationship. This strategy helps to strengthen the bond between partners and create a sense of security in the face of tension. By understanding and managing the dialectic tensions that exist in relationships, partners can create a more balanced and satisfying connection. It takes effort, open communication, and a willingness to navigate the complexities of these opposing forces. But it is through this process that relationships can grow and thrive.